been a year, since we've gotten to see you fight. Of course, you had a fight, fall apart during that time. I wonder what's the past year been like for you, being away from competition?
It's been tough. Obviously, I don't like not being active, but I made a lot of changes, so that's kind of kept me busy, and I'm excited that even though it doesn't feel like a year to me, but then when I think of everything I've done in that year and everything that I've changed and stuff, it does feel, oh, actually, it has been a long time.
You've been out in Vegas since, what, March, I guess? I mean, it's been quite a lot of time that you've been out there.
Yeah, since I went out there on March, yeah. So.
Are you basically living in Las Vegas now, or is this all just, one big long camp? What's the plan moving forward?
Once I got my visa fixed, I was like, okay, because before I was just coming in as a tourist, and now that I'm fighting in America, I got my visa sorted, and they're a little bit more understanding with me staying here for longer. So yeah, I want to be here. In Vegas, I want all my camps to be there for the UFC Performance Institute and Syndicate. I really feel like this is going to be where my camp's going to be.
What was the genesis, I guess, or the thought behind the change of spending that much time here? Was it something you had always hoped for, or did something happen that you said, that's what I'm going to do?
I guess it was just I made massive changes this year, and I was like, right, these are the things that I want to be in place for my next camp and my next team. And first of all, it was the Performance Institute, and then next it was Syndicate, and just everything. I had this checklist, and it just ticked all the boxes, and I was like, right, okay, I know this is going to be the place where I'm going to be.
Are there additional changes that you made outside of just training environment and coach? I mean, were there other things that you changed?
Yeah, I changed a lot about, I took some months off from the sport, away from the sport, and I just kind of looked at myself and wanted to change in my mindset, and just done a lot of kind of things to help me come back this year stronger, and it seemed to work.
I got to ask, as somebody who lives in Las Vegas, was this summer difficult for you? It's a little bit different weather than in Scotland. Was it tough for you to spend that much time in this baking heat? No,
I loved it. Honestly, I don't even put the AC on in my car. I'm like, this is
You're crazy.
Awesome.
Well, talk to me about, yourself. Obviously, you know yourself better than anybody else. You've made these changes, you've made these sacrifices. What do you see a difference in yourself? Do you believe that there's going to be visual changes that people are going to see on Saturday night?
Yeah, for sure. My mindset's different. I'm going in at a weight that I should be at, and I feel more confident knowing that my whole camp, I'm more healthier, I'm happier. So every day I wake up and look in the mirror and I see what I want to see. So although I'm not where I want to be, every day, it's just getting that 1% better every day, and it's working.
You mentioned being at a weight you're supposed to be at, flyweight. I wonder, it's still kind of early in fight week, but how much of a difference is it? Can you quantify how different you feel right now versus a normal fight week where you're trying to make 115?
Maybe that I've got a smile on my face, and I've been able to eat and not train as hard and not as much. That's a massive thing, and another massive thing is me being healthy, no injuries. It's incredible to feel like that.
Talk about your opponent, Calendra. Did you know much about her going in? What do you think about her as an opponent? I've
seen two fights in UFC. So obviously when you get given an opponent, then you start straight on the video footage. I looked her up, we sat with my coach, and we sat and watched, and we kind of know what to expect, and I was really excited when I was watching her fight. I was like, yeah, this is going to be maybe the fight that I'm looking for, someone that wants to stand there and do a stand-up fight with me. So it's going to be awesome.
Does it feel like a very important fight for you? You came to the UFC with so much, I think, hype. At least among hardcore fans. People were big fans, and it's been difficult, I think, for you to get the results that you wanted, right? Do you feel like this is an important night for you to make a statement either to fans or to yourself?
Definitely to myself. Like, I'm always so hard on myself, and it's always because I know I've got all this potential in me, and sometimes I don't show it when I'm in there, or like my last few fights I've definitely not performed where I should be, and that's the thing that's been getting me down. But at the end of the day now, I'm like, everything's going right, and I feel better as a fighter, and I've grew as a fighter. There's nothing, I'm 100% confident that it's going to show on Saturday.
And it sounds like you've reevaluated kind of everything in your career. Have you reevaluated your goals? I mean, what is it that you're hoping to accomplish in the near future or after this fight?
So my near goal is to win Saturday night and then get another fight. You know, like, you don't get a fight if you lose or, you know, you don't perform. So I'm going in Saturday to get that win just so I can get another fight before the end of the year. Very
nice. And I guess when you kind of visualize this fight, it sounds like you think that she might be willing to stand and trade with you a little bit. So do you see this being a back and forth battle? Do you see yourself being dominant? I mean, how do you see yourself winning on Saturday?
Yeah, I just see myself in there, seeing everything coming. She can throw the kitchen sink at me, but I'm just going to see it coming and just deal with it, and it's going to be an awesome fight for the fans.